I am Mr. Joaquin. This is Kino. Can you say hi, Kino?
Hi.
Awesome. We are going to show you today how to make paper mache models. And it's really simple, it's really easy, it's fun. And there's just a few things. We're gonna deal with some hot water and stuff like that. It's kind of the best way. This method is the best way for me to make paper mache. There are other ways to do it as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you how to get started. So what the ingredients we'll be using today is hot water, flour. We're gonna need a hand mixer or something. It makes it a lot easier. We're gonna use tin foil to help us get the shape of our paper mache model. We need a bowl to mix the water and the flour in. We're gonna need some paper, some shreds of paper. You guys can use newspaper, printer paper, or I don't know if food shops at Trader Joe's, but even just paper bags can work as well. So that's about all the ingredients you need. Oh, sorry, it's like trying to pull it out. That's about all the ingredients you need, and there you go.
Yep.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the mache, what's it called? Ingredients is basically 3 parts, 1 part flour to 5 parts water. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do a 1/2 cup of flour, which means it's 2.5 cups of water. So we've been boiling this water here. This water's nice and hot. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to do this, Kino, just because I don't want you to get hurt from the hot water. We're going to go ahead and pour this in here as it burns my hand. But I'm okay, folks. I'm an adult. And then we're going to do a 1/2 cup. Now the fun thing that Kino loves to do is to mix, right, Kino? So we're going to go ahead and put in our or we're going to start mixing, and then we're going to put in our 1/2 cup of flour. You want to hold it? Okay. Here you go. Ready? And we're going to mix and mix and mix. Pretty fast. Now you want to be careful mixing it too fast because sometimes the water shoots out and it gets really hot and it does not feel nice. We're going to mix this for about a minute. You want to help, Kino? Okay, don't touch the water because it's really, really hot. Okay? You'll notice it starts to look ready when there's no clumps or anything inside it. It's just kind of this smooth, just kind of, paste kind of thing. It kind of reminds you of glue. And that should be good. Now what we do, Kino, don't touch it, it's hot, remember? If you could follow me, camera woman. Over here, Kino, come on, bring your stool over. This is gonna be a little area that we're gonna start doing our paper mache molds. This is our paper mache. We're going to pour it into this kind of pie tin or pie thing. Don't touch it, Kino. It's hot. Oh, it's hot. And then we wait for it to cool. It's going to take maybe about 10 minutes or something for that, like that to cool. Just to kind of show you what Kino and I did earlier a couple days ago. We made some dice. Yeah. This is Kino's dice. And this is my dice. And these things are very, very... well, pretty easy to make. And how you make the base of it, of course, this isn't solid paper mache. How you make the inside is with tin foil. And what you can do is you can just grab this tin foil. You don't want to crush it. You kind of want to leave some air in it. But you can mold this into whatever you want, really. Like here's kind of like a pyramid kind of thing. And then once we start putting the paper mache around it, if you leave it open at the top, you could take it out and it could be a cup or whatever you guys want, really. But we're going to cut and come back to this when this is cool. And then Kino and I will start making something out of paper mache. We'll see. All right, and we're back. The paper mache is nice and cool. Kino is loving these strips of paper that we made. And Kino, what are you going to make?
Rainbow.
A rainbow Ball, that's right. And I'm gonna make a little shallow dish so my wife can put her succulents, because she likes those things, in it. So yeah, as I said, we just basically make these out of tin foil and paper. So this isn't one big ball of tin foil. This is actually a small paper bowl, and then made of actually this stuff. And then it's wrapped in tin foil to make it kind of soft. I mean, not soft, smooth. And then this is basically just tin foil. It's a small amount. All right, so how you do it is you get your strip. Ready, Kino?
Yep.
And we're gonna put our strips in our paper mache. Ew, so gooey. And we're gonna get our hands. We're gonna do that. Then after that, Kino, do you want to put it on your ball?
No.
No? Okay, then I'll do it. And there we go. That's one layer. Now, normally when you're doing paper mache, you want to do about 4 layers. That's kind of the rule of thumb with paper mache. But because these models are like so hefty already, they have so much structure with the tin foil, you can stand to do a little less if it gets a little too much. Sorry, Kino. And then just go ahead and keep just adding more paper on. Kino, why am I doing yours? I should be doing mine. There you go. Got it, bud? See, just like that. We have been paper macheing and sculpting for what, about 5-10 minutes? This is Kino's rainbow ball. And one thing, I actually don't have any white paper here, but we did it with the dice, is we took white printer paper, and that was like our final layer, or maybe 2 layers, depending on how see-through or how much the images were coming out of the paper. And we were able to write on them and draw on them. So for my plate, if I wanted to be able to, paint it or something like that, I would probably most definitely put white paper on, a white computer paper. So that's about it. These take, and you see your hands. These take, for the dice, it took almost about 2 days to dry. We had to rotate it. I recommend that you put it on parchment paper. You could put it anywhere, but just parchment paper made it so it didn't stick or anything like that, or the paper ripping off the.
I did it.
Good job. Yeah, have fun with them. Create, different stuff. You can create figures. You can create teddy bears. You can create pretty much whatever you want that you can make out of that you can mold with aluminum foil. And so have fun, decorate them. You can make practical things like this. And stay tuned on Auburn's House Montessori YouTube channel for more crafty ideas. Thank you. Say bye, Kino.
Bye.